Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, according to where you're watching me from. And live forever, win forever. Everything you do, let it work for your advantage as we continue. Shalom, shalom. I come in peace today, and I know this episode, many people have been anticipating what would come up next. And quickly and very briefly, we are going to slightly dissect the University of God, Ruth and Racine's final junction. Of course, it's a final junction where we are right now with them. And it's not a surprise where they are. We have talked about this since last year. And in that sequence, we've been telling you how things are going. I'll be doing 2 episodes. This one will be a little brief, and the next episode will be a little deeper. I want to show you what they will be doing next from here in the next episode. But with this one, we want just to dissect what they have been doing behind scenes. Nobody has talked to us about this. Me personally, nobody has talked to me about this. Not even them. What I feel and I see in the spirit is what I talk about, and some things psychologically you can tense. Number one thing about this day, if you compare this University of God launch speech of Racine and Ruth and compare it with the speech during the tribute, there's one thing you will notice. And all of you, maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't know, you didn't take attention. This one thing is the body language when they are giving their speech. And I said this even in the previous 2 episodes that I just passed, that someone must have talked to them. Because in the speech of a tribute to Prophet TB Joshua, there was no connectivity. Those who do media and public relations, you know what I'm talking about. You read the body language of speakers, and you see this one is tensed, this one is confident, this one has lost lines and is trying to regain lines. You can tell. But then that one, I can tell you, there was no connectivity. So there is a high possibility one person was pushing that this thing, let's say it today. No, let's say it tomorrow. Let's wait. And that tussle brought in the difference of body language. And that's one thing. Now, this one also pushes me to, in one way, that means this speech, let me call it for today, script. It was scripted, most likely scripted by the Tonge family. And even this launch and everything planned, if you see, is all planned the way we had been talking about. There are some other episodes I've done that dissected way back, like 4 months, 5 months ago. We had spoken about this. Even the speeches, we spoke about this 5 months down the line. And it's happening exactly, unfolding exactly. Now, this brings me to the second part of it. Now, Prophet Racine and Ruth, they are launching this. What are they launching? Are they launching a church network or an organization interdenominational? Still, they didn't clear it up. But I can tell you, this is not like a church. And if it is a church, they have to register this church in the UK. I know in the UK, there is something that they need to talk about. The process of registration. If it's already registered, who registered it? Registered it as what? Is it as church or as NGO or as a foundation or as a gathering of saints and believers? Because there must be a citizen from UK. So possibility is not Racine's credentials within the registration. Who did the registration? In whose identity? Definitely, if it's in the UK. I know we have some people here who have been in the UK. Some of us have been there. in the UK, please go to the comment section and talk to us. I know we have Mama Marie. Mama Marie, God bless you so much for coming and understanding what we are doing. Mama Marie, wherever you are, I know you are in the UK, you do ministry in the UK, and I know there are so many things you do there, and you are conversant with the terrains of the UK, especially when it comes to issues of registration and the rest. Please come out, and you can talk to us. You can even do another episode and tag us. We will come in and find out how he's doing. But the most important thing, talk to the comments section, and you can tell us, how do you see these things happening there? How did they manage to register everything, if at all they have registered, or if they have not registered, or if they have as well, where did they do the registration? I know all of us are watching and we are attentive. Now, another thing is they are insinuating of a global mission. That means they are going overboard. That means scoan is small to them. They are going overboard. So it's an insinuation they are going global. And then going global, that means scoan is small to them, because they are talking about they want to involve smaller churches. On what capacity? For training, or for partnership, or for networking? Well, within African setting, it will be a little challenge. I can tell you that. It will be a little challenge because people know. Of course, people are coming in, will come in, and many churches, like if we have to, any pastor who understands about the takeovers and changeovers of beliefs in leadership, he may actually have a little difference in some things. He may actually have a problem with doing the connection. And if they will be in the UK running all the global meetings, will they be doing it online, or they will go physically on the ground? Now, if they will have to go physically on the ground, which are the target spots in Africa? Definitely, I know if they'll have to go down to growth, they will have to get agents. And agents in South Africa, most likely in South Africa, there are already people placed on the ground to do the mission. Even in Nigeria, I know there are some people there. In Senegal, I'm not sure, but also can be a point where people, I'm using probability for some doubters not to just get into this and pin me out. And in Kenya, also, I know there will be some undertakings that will be going underground in Kenya. Those were just some spots that would be hot spots for him to start pinning around. In the UK, I don't think they have good grounds in the UK. So they will be working basely in the UK. There is a high possibility an office will be operating as a regional office, global office, and it will be pure IT, extreme level IT, of which serious engineers will be dealing with that. We are coming back to this. Distance is not a barrier thing. There is a high possibility the University of God of Racine will be run from an online background and platform. Now, this is just a brief of it. And now the second thing, now if they have to say they are doing it globally, that the marking will be done by only Holy Spirit. So where is the position of man? Human being. Human being. Where is the position of human being? Now, human being, we have to be the recipients. And as much as we are recipients in this, there is the definite action that has to take over. Number one, there has to be collection and gatherings. Number two, there has to be enough financial power to globally facilitate the movements. Number three, there has to be a lot of human movement of one branch to another branch or communication system. Are we together up to that point? Okay. As much as we are going, continue to the comment section and talk to us what you know. What roles will be played by the Tonges? What roles? Well, I don't want to say everything in this episode, but let's wait for the next episode. I will go deeper into so many things. And meanwhile, Mama Marie, God bless you so much for coming on board and trying to participate in what we see. At least you have understood what we have been talking about from beginning. I'm Timothy Profitable, and this is Blevoy TV. We handle your spirituality, economic, and social matters. See you in the next episode.